guys, so as promised, I'm bringing you my favorite foam roller workout. So I've got an almost meter, I think it's like 900 mil foam roller. Mine's nice and hard, they're the best ones. And then I've got some optional weights. So if you don't have weights at home, you can use water bottles, tin cans. You don't even need them, they're just an option. I've accidentally grabbed some heavy ones, so we'll have fun with that. But anyway, we're gonna start just by sitting on the roller. So we're gonna put it about in the center of our mat. Sit your bottom down on it. Then just pop your hands behind your back. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. You want to keep your spine nice and straight, core engaged. We're going to cross our left leg over our right and just lean into that glute. We're going to start with those gluteus maximus. We're just going to roll up and down. And if you find a really sore spot, just lean right into it and just little rolls up and down. You can rock from side to side. Sometimes I like to do a few circles just to get the full glute. It's up to you. This is like my favorite workout that I do while I'm sitting in front of the TV. If you have a foam roller, sit it in your lounge room. You'll always use it while you're watching TV. Okay, let's swap sides. Drop that left leg down, cross that right leg over, lean on into that right glute. We're gonna rock back and forth. And if you find that sore spot from side to side, and you can do these for as long as you like. There's no length with the foam roller. You're not going to hurt yourself at all. So we'll do about 2 more here. And we're just going to take the roller. You guys can sit it in the center of your mat. I'm just moving around. We're going to work our gluteus medius next. So you've kind of got your hip bone here, then you've got that little dip under your hip, and just behind there, you can hold a lot of tension. So you're gonna lay that down, put your elbow under your shoulder, and we'll just lean back into that glute and roll up and down. Try not to go over your hip bone. And this can be quite an intense little move here. So if you find a really sore spot, lean back into it. You can rock from side to side again. We'll just go up and down just a tiny bit. If you've done leg day, this is a really good way just to warm down. Again, stay here for as long as you like. And when you're ready to move on, we're going to go onto our IT band next. So imagine your legs square. We're going to that outside corner of the leg in between your knee and your hip. So we'll take that roller down there. Pop that elbow under your shoulder again and just take your legs out nice and long. And we're just going to roll up and down for as many rolls as you like. About 30 seconds to 90 seconds is probably a good indicator time. Do 2 more here because it feels so good. And then we're going to come onto our tummies. We're going to lay in between our knees and our hips again, propping those elbows under your shoulders, engaging that core, and we're just going to rock backwards and forwards, kind of like we're army crawling. So we're going to work the whole front of our legs for this round. So you want to point your toes away from your body for a couple of rounds. Bit of external rotation, starting from your hip all the way down your legs. And then let's point those toes towards each other, so get that internal rotation happening. So we've now worked the whole way across our legs. Perfect. Okay, we're going to come over to our opposite IT band. So prop that elbow back under your shoulder, and we're rolling up and down that right side of your leg now. Again, staying here for as long as you like. And then we're going to slowly come on up into that gluteus medius, leaning on back, just into that small little pocket near your hip bone. It can be quite sore. So rock from side to side if you need to, a little up and down. And then once you're done there, just pop your bottom on the mat. We're going to take that roller into our calf muscles. So taking it under our legs, starting about in the center of your calves, popping your hands behind your back, squeezing your shoulder blades together, and then we're just going to pick our bottom up off the ground. Again, we're going to do a couple of rolls with our toes pointed away from each other, and then a couple of rolls with your toes pointed towards each other. A little shoulder workout at the same time. Do 2 more. Perfect. Coming on down. We're going to take that roller. Ladies, good indication is we're going to start where our bra strap lives. Boys, we're starting about 2/3 of the way up the spine. So once we get into position, we're going to interlace our fingers, pop our head heavy in our hands, and I just like to start by leaning back into that roller, opening your chest up to the sky with a big exhale, and let's just hold it here for 3 breaths. It feels so good. And then engaging that core as you come on up. We're going to pick our bottom up off the ground. We're going to lean into the left side, and let's just roll up and down our spine. Focusing on that left side first. So you might get a couple of crunches here, a couple of cracks. Feels really nice. Once you've had enough rolls on that left side, let's come over to the right. Rolling up and down, as high and as low as you want to go. Focusing on that sore part of your body. This feels like a real massage. Once you're feeling nice and loose in that spine, I like to just have a couple more chest openers. So just move the foam roller about 1 centimetre or 2 from where it was the first time you leant back, and big exhale as you lean back over. Just works each vertebrae. Take about 3 breaths here and engage that core to pull yourself back up. Let's go again. Move it either 1 centimetre up or down depending on where your sore patches are, and go again. Big exhale, lean back as far as you can. Shine that chest up to the sky and keep your elbows wide. And then come on up. And we're going to take that roller to the base of our neck. This is my favourite part. So just lay your head nice and heavy into the roller. Pop your arms down by your side. You can close your eyes and just rock your head from side to side. Keep that head nice and heavy, and you should get a lovely little massage just at the base of your neck here. Again, steady it for as long as you like. I could be here all night, but we're going to sit up and get on with it. So take that roller now. We're going to pop it lengthways on our mat. Make sure those weights are handy if you've got them. We're going to pop our bottom down the very end of the roller, and then slowly lay ourselves down onto the roller until our head's resting. So make sure you're comfy. Make sure that roller's down the center of your spine. You've got that lovely neutral spine. Just pop your arms down by your side to start off with. Just relax into the roller for a couple of breaths. Big breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Really focus on wrapping your shoulder blades around the roller. Nice. Okay, we're going to take those hands up to the sky now. We're going to face our palms towards each other. We're going to have a big exhale as we reach those fingers away from our body, curving those shoulders slightly. Take a breath in, and then with your next exhale, wrap those shoulder blades around the roller. Keep your arms straight, keep those fingers reaching towards the ceiling. We're just working on that shoulder mobility. So you want to do about 4 or 5 rounds of these. They feel really nice if you slam those shoulder blades into the roller and wrap them around. Okay, we're going to come halfway between each movement. After you've done about 6, we're going to come into a little scissor. So big exhale if you drop your right hand up over your head, left hand comes down. Go as far as you can go until you feel like your ribs are about to flare. Keep that core engaged. Inhale as we come through centering. Exhale as we swap sides. So again, we want to do about 6 rounds of these. Keeping those shoulder blades wrapped around the roller as much as you can. It's almost massaging those knots out of your back. once you've done your 6 rounds, we're going to slowly grab those weights. I'm regretting grabbing these 2 kilos, that's for sure. Okay, we're going to start with our arms bent. Our forearms are in line with our face. Those elbows are in line with our forehead. We're going to have those elbows in line with our shoulders as much as possible. Cores engaged. We're going to have a big exhale as we open into our goalpost. Trying to keep those hands in line with your shoulders. Inhale as we come on up again. We're going to do 6 here. I'll just do 4 for you. You guys can do 6. 3. And one last one. Okay. Our next round is we're going to open up. We're going to rotate those hands down by our hips. We're going to bring them back up into our goalpost and close on up. So again, do about 6 of these. I'll just do 4 tonight. I'm exhausted. Last 2. Open up with an exhale, then rotate. Come on up and close. Last one. These weights are heavy. Try and keep those hands in line with your shoulders. Okay, for our next round, we're going to open up into our goalpost. We're going to reach those arms up over your head, draw them back to our 90-degree position and close on up. 6 here. Just doing 4. 4. And one last one. Closing on up. We're going to pop those weights down. And I've got a little bonus for you. So just anchor those arms into the ground. Relax those shoulders. Find that neutral spine and bring those feet hip distance apart. And we can do so many different leg options here. We could go all night. We're just going to exhale as we bring our right leg up into tabletop. Inhale as we lower and exhale as we swap sides. Try not to transfer any weight. You've got to keep that core engaged for this one. A really good movement if you're trying to master that core and spine. So we can do about 8 rounds of this. And then our last move we're going to do here is keep those feet hip distance apart. Bring those hands nice and close. And let's come into our little bridging series. So we're going to tilt our pelvis towards our belly button. Scoop on up into our bridge. Send those knees over your hips. Take a breath in here and then slowly come on down 1 vertebrae at a time. Find that neutral spine with an inhale. Let's go again. Come on up. You can do 8 to 10 here. Feels really nice rolling that spine up and down that roller, keeping those shoulder blades nice and heavy. And then once you're done with that, my recommendation is to slowly come off that roller and just finish with a couple of breaths, laying on the mat, finding that neutral spine, just relaxing yourself into the ground. And you feel like you've just had a lovely massage. It's such a good little workout. I hope you've enjoyed, guys. And if you want any more videos, let me know. Sorry, this was super awkward. My dog and my husband were walking around. See you guys.